now. So hello, Betty McKnit here, your crochet mama. Welcome to my live. I've already been live on TikTok for a few minutes because I'm doing a giveaway over there of this mug. So if you would like a chance to win this mug in the next 3.5 minutes, go join my TikTok. You click the pink bag and join. So go over to TikTok, click the pink bag and join. Tell me what you've been crocheting today, and you may win one of my snarky mugs. Just let me crochet. Okay, TikTok, I'm going to put you up overhead and I'm going to start working on this. What am I doing? I am doing a swatch for the 6-day Ridgy Didge. So just a couple minutes ago, somebody was asking me, can you make the, what happened? Can you make the, it wants my Face ID. All right. Hey, I'm here. I did something. I clicked something when I put the thing up like that, but I'm here. All right. A few minutes ago, somebody was asking me, can you make the 6-day blanket in any yarn? And the answer is yes, you can. So I'm doing the Ridgy Didge, and I explained that I've already done the Ridgy Didge baby blanket. Okay. And now people want to make a full size blanket with the pattern. Okay. So when I make the full size pattern, I make it adjustable to different weights of yarn, and I give people information to make the yarn in different weights and different sizes of yarn. So you can do this on your own if you like by making a swatch, starting with 30 stitches for the straight start or 37 for the chevron start, and working the setup rows, the first 7 rows of the pattern, and then rows 2 through 4 again, and then squaring off, doing the top square off rows. Okay. And then you measure. So yesterday I measured, and I figured out that this is 8 inches wide, so each point is 4 inches, and so I figured out my starting chain from that. Now if you're using chunky weight, your swatch is going to be wider. If you're using DK, it's going to be narrower. So even if you're using worsted like me and an eye hook like me, even if you're using the exact same yarn I'm using, which is Lion Brand Respun, your tension may be different than mine. So your measurement here might be different than mine. All right. So even though I'm giving you the information in the pattern, you should make your own swatch and measure for yourself and find your own precise customized size. Okay, so I want to make a blanket that is 60 by 70 inches. So I know that I need 15 points because each point is 4 inches. Okay, so I know how wide it's going to be. I know how many I'm going to chain. What becomes a little bit more difficult then is, especially if you want to make different colored stripes, is figuring out how many stripes you need. It says, congratulations to the winner. Is that you loving his way? I don't see who won. Haley. The winner is Haley. Congratulations, Haley. You win a mug. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe next time. Okay. So here's what you have to do to figure out your length. You have your total length that you want to create, which for me is 70. And then you have to subtract this top part from that. So that's, I think yesterday I figured out it was about 2.5 inches. Yeah, because I'm measuring it to the bottom of here. This looks like 1 1/4, and this is 1. So today I'm getting 1 1/4, but I'm just going to stick with my measurements for yesterday, from yesterday. Because I don't remember exactly what I did. Oh, I have 2.5. Maybe I measured over here. I did. That's 1.5. And that's 1. I'm getting 1. 1.5. I'm gonna really call that 3/4. So like it's really more like 2 1/4. So it doesn't really have to be precise, right? And then I know that when I go from when I each stripe is going to give me 2.5. Why do I have 3? Oh, maybe that's what this is. I'll have to go back and watch what I did yesterday because I don't really understand what I wrote. Oh, maybe because I was going, oh, because that's the setup. Okay, never mind. Go by what I said yesterday. So what I determined was that I need 21 stripes plus the straight start and the square off rows in order to create 70 inches. So I was trying to figure out how many colors do I need, can I use to create 21 stripes. And then I was looking at the colors that I had and I felt excited about 6 colors. So your first color in your sequence is also going to be your last color in your sequence. So if this was my color sequence, this would be 6 colors, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the sequence would start over again, but it wouldn't start with this. It would start with this little stripe. So I'm going to have 3.25 5 times, and then I'm going to have it 6 times, and 6 and 6. So I need 21. So with 6 colors, I'm not going to be able to do exactly 21 because the math doesn't work out. So if I use 6 colors and I repeat those 6 colors 3 times, that's 18 stripes. And then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the bottom. So that would be what, 23 stripes. So my blanket is going to then be about 6 inches longer than maybe 6.5 inches longer than 70 inches. Do I want a blanket that long? Not really, because I'm short. So it'll be another man blanket size, but let's think about this. If I only did 5 colors, then I would have 5 and 5 and 5 and 4. Okay, right? Because this first one, the first color is going to be here. So 5 and 5 and 5 and 4 is what? 15, 19. So now I'm 2 stripes short. So now I'm this much. It's going to be this much shorter than 70 inches. So I would rather go longer than shorter. I feel like longer is better than shorter. So, and I'm excited about 6 colors. So I'm going to go ahead with 6, and I'm going to give the blanket 21 stripes. Okay. I mean 23. It'll be 23 stripes. So I'll go A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F. I'll go through that 4 times and then I'll go back to A. So that's how that works. I thought I was going to need paper to explain that, but I didn't. So I hope I explained it okay for the people that are going to come along and try and watch this and try and understand what the heck I meant and make a blanket. So I believe I claimed my mug, but I'm not sure how giveaways work. I'm not sure either. So I will, let me see. Product 1. I'm going to take a screenshot so then I know, and I will reach out to you. I'll DM you and make sure that you get it, okay? All right. Let's crochet. So these are my, these are the 6 colors that I feel excited about. So I don't want to put these two next to one another. And last night somebody was saying something that I agreed with, which was that my cool tones are dark and that my warm tones are dark and that my cool tones are bright. So they suggested that I alternate them. And I really like orange with blue. That really makes me happy. What do you all think? Thank you, Andrew. And then which one do you think I should use as color A, which is going to be the beginning and the end in the first border round? So whatever color I start with, I know is going to be part of my border. And I don't always use all the colors in the border. So I feel like these are the 2 most prominent colors right here. I think I like this order. I think I'll go with this, like this. So let me see. The names of the colors are Fjord, F-J-O-R-D. I'm just writing them down on my pattern. So color A is Fjord. And then color B is Cranberry. Color C is going to be Heliotrope. And then color D is going to be Sahara. I spelled that wrong. A, B, C, D, E is going to be Denim. Deep Denim it's called. And the last one is Amber. Okay, so I believe I'm going to need approximately 4,000 to 4,500 yards to make a blanket that size. And I think we did figure out that this was not going to be enough yarn to do a blanket that size. So I'm probably going to have to order at least one more skein of each. and probably make some decisions about what colors are going to go into the border. So there we go. All right, so I hope that helps people understand how to swatch for this, and people that are working along with me and that don't, you know, who are, because right now this, you know, the actual pattern has not been finalized, so people will be, you know, making their own adaptations. So I hope that helps. Ooh, that looks really green on TikTok. That's weird. I hope that helps you all start. And if not, or there is any, you need help with anything, just reach out to me and I'll help you. I'll help you adjust. But in the finished pattern, I'll, you know, it'll have a chart with all the information and all those instructions and all that help. Okay. So I'm starting. Ding, ding, ding. It's going to be more than 70 inches. And I did figure out what my starting chain was going to be, didn't I? Did I write it down? I believe I said 199. Yeah, 199. The swatch was 8 inches across, so 4 inches per point would be 15 points to be 60 inches wide. So it's a chain of 199. Now I'm going to start, I was working this with an I, but I'm going to chain with a J. This looks really huge. What size hooks do I have over here? That's K. Why does the J look as big as the K? Bigger. You're going over there. You don't belong. You don't belong here. So didn't I just order like, you know, 4 H, I, and J hooks? Do you see what I do, people? I just ordered 4 sets. Do I have a single J hook on this desk? No, I do not. Except that one that I feel is definitely the wrong size. I have a problem. I'm never going to have enough J hooks ever in my life. I actually just feel really upset because I just replaced these hooks. Like, you all watched me count them out on a live like last week. 4 of each. And now I cannot, I found 2 J hooks in the other room. And that this is 4 new hooks in addition to all the other J. Is that one? That's one. There's one right there. These are all I hooks in here, y'all. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. I'm like shaking right now. Where did all my J hooks go? I'm gonna cry. Okay. So I'm starting 99 chains. So I'm going to need stitch markers. And I'm going to work the blanket with an eye hook, but I'm going to start it one size larger. Okay. And this is my color A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now I have to think about this because it's going to be 5, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 15, and then I'm going to mark. So I'm going to mark 15. And then I'm going to mark every 13 after that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So every stitch marker is the valley. All right. So I'm doing 15, 13, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Rather than counting to 199. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hi, Nancy. How are you? This is a lady that goes by her name is Glynis, but Old Boiler Robo came up with this trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, Jenny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whoops, 12, 13. Hey, Wanda. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, Ori, I'm making the Ridgy Didge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so each one of these represents a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've done 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so that would be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 13, not 14. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hi, I use exclusively the Furls Odyssey crochet hooks, but they have discontinued them, unfortunately. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so let me see if I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this should be my last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Because it's 13 plus 4, 2 on each side. So that should be right because I did 15, 13, 13, 13, 13 times, and then 15. So the blanket, the 6-day blanket, is a little bit different on each side than it is between each point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so if I counted all these, it should be 199. I feel like I should be good and count them. Because if I don't, something could go really wrong and I'll be embarrassed. Okay. 100. $199. Wow, thank you all for being so quiet and patient while I counted all those. Y'all are great. Okay, now I do my first row of single crochet also with the larger hook. So skip one, and then we're going to single crochet across this entire row. And there will always be somebody who will say, can I do foundation single crochet? Yes, if you want to, you can. I don't do it because it doesn't come out right for me. I don't like the way it looks. And I feel like it's just a little too stretchy when I do it. So I just don't care for it. So that's why I don't do it. But you can do it if you want to. All right. I feel like there are, appropriate techniques for appropriate things. I don't think that foundation single crochet is inherently better. I know people don't like working into chains. I don't think it's fun either. But just because it's easier to work a foundation stitch than it is to work into chains, isn't necessarily a good reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I see this a lot of the time with like newer crocheters, like they learn about a technique and they're like, oh, why would I ever single crochet into a chain ever again? Well, just because it's a new, faster, easier, more convenient technique doesn't necessarily mean that it's right for the project that you're doing right then. So I personally don't like foundation single crochet for blankets. I do it on hats. I did put a poll on this live on TikTok also. So if you, I don't know if there's, I don't know how to do the poll, actually, how to start it. I mean, I'm watching this on my desktop on another account. I feel like you need to start the poll from a mobile device. I don't know. I don't understand how these things work. But there is a poll. If there's a mod on a mobile device that can start the poll for me, and then people can click, we can click that and it will come up and say what I'm working on, what yarn I'm using, what kind of hooks I'm using, all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Andrew. So now that I'm like not counting, tell me what's going on with your skirt. I feel excited. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't decide on a scented stitches. So I feel excited about these colors. So I was thinking, because I feel excited, that I would do cheer. What do y'all think? Scented Stitches is an aromatherapy stitch balm that you use on the finger that you tension your yarn with. And then it smells like roses. Not a lot, really. I'm left with a lot of questions on how to get it out and post it. Okay. No worries. I might have to fix it. I don't know. Cheer sounds exciting, right? Oh, you're talking about your pattern. A lot of questions on how to get it out and post it. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about that poll. Durr! You gotta... Mama Beth is, like, slow sometimes. Well, I'd be happy to get on a call or something with you sometime if you want to discuss some options. The poll is up and running. Thank you, my dear. Has it come back from your testers? How are your testers doing with it? And did you want to send it to me for me to look it over? You're back from most of the... Oh, okay. Well, I'd be happy to take a look at it. It's a hard time to, you know, get people to test things. Because a lot of people are working on holiday gifts and are so overloaded, you know how it is. Did you give them a deadline? You gave your testers a time frame and a deadline, right? Oh, you didn't give them a deadline. Well, email it to me, BettyMcKnit@gmail.com, and I'll take a look at it. I know I won't have time to work one up, but you did say it was quick and easy, so... And then if you want to give me a call, or if you want to get on a call with me, I can get on a call with you and talk about how to release it. Okay. Whoops. I lost a marker. I think that one was right here. Hi, thanks for following. I should put the chair down here like that so I remember to use it. All my patterns are free on my site, bettymcknit.com. Thank you, Andrew. All my mugs here are in my TikTok shop. The mugs made it there. The my pajama pants, I ordered one pair and then they went out of stock. But aren't they cute? They're so soft. And I got all the big girl sizes. I think they go up to 5X or 6X. I'm going to live in these pants. But I have one other pair of lounge pants and some leggings in there, crochet leggings. And what else do I have? I have like bags and pouches and then I have some tools and things to take care of your hands. Crocheters can take care of their hands. Woohoo! I'm almost there. So I said I was going to work this entire pattern, this entire project on live videos. I don't know if I'm going to be able to live up to that. Whoops. Because that was just one row. But once I get through those setup rows and on to, you know, like the meat and potatoes of the blanket, you all know how fast I'm going to be going. I'm going to be flying. Making the 60 Ridgy Didge. And this is my massage, not mine, but this is the massage oil that I use to take care of my hands. It is a lymphatic massage oil and it helps my hands to not be too puffy. And then I also use this. It's called a face blaster on my hands. But usually I do it at the end. When you're crocheting, you need to take breaks often. You got to take care of your hands, especially when you're doing a lot of gift making around this time of year. It's really easy to like get into the flow of a project and oh, I got oil all over my screen. That's nice. Good job, Betty. You're winning. Just winning at this whole internet thing. Good job. Hi, Hessa. All right. Let's see. Where am I here? Now we switch to a smaller hook and move on to, I don't want to do black. What color do I want? I'm going to use this blue one. Set up row 2, chain 1, 5 single crochet, 6 half double crochet, 7 single crochet, 6 half double crochet, and repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're going to have 5 on each end, 5 single crochet, and then you're going to have 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7 across. Okay, that's how it goes. Don't overthink. People overthink the way this pattern is written. It is not as hard as it seems. Five, 6, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I should be at this is going to be the bottom of the valley, okay. 5, 6, 7, okay. So you have 7 single crochet. The middle one is number 4. That's the bottom. All right. And these 6 half doubles, 3 of them are going to be one side of the peak and 3 of them are going to be the other. So as you're going back and forth on these setup rows, keep that in mind. Okay. That will help you not get thrown off the track. All right. 1, 2, 3. And then people get thrown off with these repeats because they see a star and they think it's repeat from star to star. But there's no second star. It's just repeat from the star to the last 5 stitches. So that means when you hit 5 stitches left, you stop the repeat. Six half double, 6 half double, 7 single across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm at the marker, so I'm on track. 5, 6, 7. Thank you, Old Boiler Robo Glynis, who came up with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So with this pattern, it's easier to count from peak to peak. It's more helpful to count from peak to peak than to count across the entire row and say, oh good, I have 199 again. Well, what if you're one off? You know, then you don't know which know which peak it is at. And then you start the next row 1 stitch off. Every single peak is going to be 1 stitch off. So I kind of get into it sometimes with like newbie crocheters who have made blankets using 1 stitch, chain 100, do 100 half double crochet, chain 2, do another 100 half double crochet. Yes, then you need to know how many stitches in a row. But when you're doing a chevron or something with a repeating pattern, it is not going to help you to know that you have the right number of stitches at the end of the row, because you could have doubled up something in one of the repeats and skipped something in another one of the repeats, and it could still be off. It is just not useful information. And I try to, I try to give the information that is going to help you figure out if you made a mistake. It's interesting too. There's like an interesting phenomenon I have noticed in the world in many different places where it's like people who are just learning something want to, they don't know how much they don't know. Like I literally saw somebody on TikTok recently say, I just learned how to crochet. I've literally been crocheting for 4 hours. Would you like me to make a tutorial? And I was like, no. No, I don't want a tutorial from somebody that has been crocheting for 4 hours. Absolutely not. Hey, Macy Poo Poo, thank you so much. It's color change. So when it's cold, they turn purple. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sometimes I try to explain this to people, and they say, there's no stitch counts. Yes, the stitch counts are the stitch count from that you need to know from peak to peak or in between the peaks. The stitch count, knowing the total stitch count at the end of this particular row just isn't going to be useful to you. And if you don't know, you don't know. It's like they don't know how much they don't know. So it's like, dang, people, like I might have designed this thing and I might have helped like thousands of people figure out how to do it. I might know a thing or two. Also, if you're going to use my pattern as a basis for your own design, you better ask me first before you do anything besides just like make that for yourself and wear it around or whatever, before you make a YouTube video of it, before you make some kind of new pattern, quote unquote, inspired by. That is not inspired by. If you start with someone else's pattern and use the first 8 rows of their pattern and then take it from there. That is an adaptation of someone else's pattern. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Oh my goodness, my stomach. I didn't really eat today. I just kind of sat. In my chair looking out the window. Wait a minute. It's warm here on the Outer Banks. It was in the 60s today. Can you believe that? 60s. It's December. I'm starting to get a little cuckoo. Messing up. Something's wrong. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I only did 5. That's when it's nice to have this marker here. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 5, 6. If I posted the finished to my Instagram, I would tag, give you credit. Would you want me to ask first? I mean, you're just posting, you're just posting the photos of what you did. Yeah, even if it's like an adaptation of something that I did, and you're just posting a photo of it, then no, I would not, want you to have to ask me first to do that. I love when people tag me and share. I love seeing what you do. I love social media, so I love seeing what you do. I love when I get a tag and I can go check out what you did. What I'm talking about is somebody like making a tutorial saying like, oh, I took the 6-day blanket and I started with the first these many rows, and then I did this, when people start talking about number of stitches and number of repeats, and it's like they're teaching somebody else how to do what they did with the adaptation, that's when I'm kind of like, slow down, slow down. And it all depends, of course, but if someone is taking my pattern and using, straight up using rows and stitches out of my pattern as a basis or a starting point, then that's my pattern. I copyright all my stuff, so to protect people from just like taking it and making it their own, and for your own personal use, yeah, great, knock yourself out, and show it off to the world and tag me. But as soon as you start writing a pattern or like doing a tutorial explaining it so somebody else can replicate it, then that's copyright violation. Even if it's not like legally wrong to do it, and it may not be legally wrong. For one thing, my patterns are so widely recognizable that people in my community will call it out. So there's that. But the best thing to do is always to have your own idea. You know, it's always the best way to do something. You know, people like to say inspired by when really they just like freehanded or copied, you know, visually replicate something that they visually saw that and replicated it. And to me, that's not really inspired by. That's based off of. That's what I would call that. But no, I love when you all tag me, when you make stuff from my patterns and you tag me in it. I love seeing that. Okay. I'm tired, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and I tend to not get into it when people start saying, like, I can do whatever I want, or if I change 2 things and then it's legally, you know, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then that person's just not, you know, they're just not respecting other people's intellectual property and creativity and artistry. And so I don't mess with them. I just block them. I don't get into the drama. I don't do drama anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woohoo! Yeah, 2 rows, 2. I have a little area right here that feels a little bit crunchy. You know what I mean when I say that? Hey, Beans Bug, what up? These startup rows are a little fiddly to get going, but okay. Set up row 3, chain 1, 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 3 half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Now listen to me. If you're supposed to make the 2 double crochet in the same stitch, the pattern will say in the same stitch, okay? But see how I have a chain space here? Now you know that's going to be the peak. So remember I said the 6 half doubles are the, the start of the peak. So you want to see, I have 3 half doubles on one side. Do I? You want to see that you're set up in the middle of those 3 half doubles, 6 half doubles. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So your chain 2 space should be centered over that. You should have over top of the 6 half double crochet in the row below, worked over that. You should have a half double, 2 doubles, chain 2 space, 2 doubles, and a half double. Okay. That's your peak. All right. 2 more half double crochet. And then this one is a little bit different than the regular 6-day viral straight start blanket. Has a slip stitch in the middle, but this one just has 3 single crochet. Wait a second. No, it doesn't either. It says slip stitch. Hold on, let me check it. Oh, it does have a slip stitch. Never mind. So that's the bottom. The slip stitch is the bottom, and you can see it's going to be lined up right over your marker. 3 half double crochet. So let me go back and say this whole row again. It's 3 single crochet, 3 half double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, 3 half double crochet, single, slip stitch, single. Okay, then 3 half double, 2 double crochet. This yarn can be a little splitty. Chain 2, 2 double crochet, three half double crochet, single crochet, slip stitch, single crochet. Hi Linda, thank you so much. Okay, and my slip stitch, that's going to be the bottom of the dip, and it's right over that. Okay, so I hope these tips help keep you on track. Can you see those points starting to form? Three half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Yes, I am. 3 half double crochet, 1, 2, 3 single crochet, slip stitch. I'm lined up perfectly. Single crochet, 3 half double crochet. I am making this entire blanket from start to finish on live video. So I started, I don't remember when I started. It's kind of sort of a crochet along, but not really, because I don't have it. It's just what I do when I go on lives, and then I leave the replay on my YouTube so that anyone in the future who might want to come along and crochet the entire blanket, they will have a video of me doing that they can work along with. I need a YouTube channel manager though, because I have a lot of footage on there that is kind of unorganized and difficult for people to find. Oh yeah, everything. I have a group. I have a Facebook group for my patterns, the 6-day patterns. And all my patterns are on my website, bettymcknit.com. Remember when one of them fell out? Maybe that's what happened here. Because didn't one of my markers fall out? Okay, now we get to play the game of will the camera work? Once I change the battery. Will it come back on? Please come back. Please just come back. Please just come right back. I don't know if it's going to make me go out and come back in again like it did last time. Let's try that. Let's try that. That didn't work either. Camera. Yeah, so what happens is it forgets my camera when it goes off. It just forgets it. Let me just take a pause and let the machine think for a second. Let's see if I can tag the products over here. Oh, look, I can. I didn't know I can do it while it's in progress. There you go. I tagged them for you. Okay, so now it does this where it sees it, but it doesn't bring up the picture. I know. Because it's an older camera and the batteries only last about an hour. And it's actually not the camera that's the problem. The problem is the streaming software that I use. It keeps updating, and when it updates, it doesn't recognize the camera. And I go through this process like it was working for a while, and now it's back to not working anymore. And I messed around with it the other day for a while, and you know, it's upsetting because I do these lives and I'm on here for a really long time and I have to change my battery. If I'm on for 3 hours, I have to change my battery twice. So what worked yesterday was I just ended the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube stream, and then when I get it figured out,